Today's video, top 10 Attack on Titan characters. Let's get it. Now, before we start anything,
I just need to say that this video contains major spoilers.
this is not facts. This is a subjective opinion. So do not run to the comment section. Oh my god, dude, this guy's better.
This guy's better. How could you put him at number 1? How could you put him at number 4 and not put...
No. Now that my rant is out of the way, let's hop into the video, guys. But alright, starting with my honorable mention, we got Annie Leonhardt. Annie Leonhardt, I think she, is very cool when she gets screen time. I love the female Titan. Her scenes, in the big forest are absolutely wild. Also, in the final parts of the show, I really like her stuff with Armen. It is very, very cool. I ship them. And I think if she got more screen time, she would be higher on this list. But as of right now, number 10. Alright, at number 10, we got Connie. Now, I like Connie. I think he's a great comedic relief. And I love his relationships with Sasha and Jean. I think he's just a very, very good side character. The definition of a very solid side character. Just because he's at 10 doesn't mean I don't like it. No. He's great. I love Connie. Alright, number 9 is going to be Zeke. Now, I really hated Zeke for a long time, but I grew to like him as I tried to understand him a little bit more. I'm reading the manga, so, I'm getting both forms of media on how to do this, and I understand his character a little bit. The stuff with Mr. Sava and how Grisha treated him and all that kind of stuff. It's a very relatable character, as in, trauma and stuff, and I think Hajime Isayama really put a lot of depth into Zeke, and I think the Beast Titan's also pretty damn cool. Alright, number 8, we got Jean. Now, just like Zeke, I also pretty much did not like Jean through the first couple seasons, but he is probably a character that really grew on me. The final episode, him and Connie have a very, very, very big moment, and I just think he is an underrated character that grew on me a lot as the show, went on, and he's number 8. Alright, now number 7 might catch me some flack here. Remember what I said at the beginning of the video. We got Mikasa. Now, I like Mikasa. I think she's badass. She's still a very cool character. But she is not anywhere close to a top tier character comparatively to the other people that I have at the top. She is an awesome character, though. Do not get me wrong. I'm not saying she's bad. No. I think that she's badass. I think, she is such a crazy fighter and just awesome. I just think that she's a little bit stale with her whole Eren obsession. I understand it, but it can get stale when that's her only character trait at times. But I do love me some Mikasa when she's going, Mrs. Protector mode, because she is very badass. Alright, and number 6, I have my favorite female character in the show, Hanji. Now Hanji, oh my gosh, I love Hanji. She is smart, she is funny, she is loving, caring. I think she's great. I love how kind of crazy and quirky she is, especially in the early seasons. Before a lot of stuff with the scouts starts going down. I just think she's very awesome, and I think she brings a very unique character presence to the show, and I really, really like her. And I think she got probably one of the coolest deaths in the show. I just think she's very cool, and I love Hanji, man. R.I.P. Alright, at number 5, we have Erwin. Now, Erwin is simply number 5 because he's badass. He gives the best damn speeches of all time. And I think he is such a stoic and strong and cool character. And I just love whenever I watch him and he's on the screen. It's very cool. I think the scenes, where he's leading into battle, or he's talking to his scouts about leading them into battle. Some of the emotional stuff with him and his father, and, his reason for why he does what he does. And just how tactical and smart he is. I think he's a very cool character, and I know a lot of people like him, but he's definitely deserving of my number 5 spot. Alright, number 4, we got Levi. Now, Levi is definitely the most badass character in the entire show. I think he's such a good fighter. Like, it's insane. Whenever he is on the screen fighting at all, it's just mesmerizing, all the spinning and flipping and twirling, and it's just very cool. I love watching him. His scene in the final part of the show where he's handing out candy to the kids, with when he's in his wheelchair and stuff, and him also sitting up against the rock, seeing all the fallen scouts, Hanji and everyone, all them. Those are probably my favorite two scenes in the entire show of Attack on Titan. Two of my favorite scenes. I don't know why the giving out candy thing hit me so hard. I don't know why. I think season 3 and 4 Levi is probably higher on this list than maybe anybody. But I got to take seasons 1 and 2 into account, where I think personally he's a little bit stale, but he's still very cool. But man, him seeing all the fallen scouts and stuff, it's just, those two scenes are probably top 5 all time for me. I love them. Alright, number 3, we got Rana. Rana is somebody that I liked early on because of his kind of like older brother mentality that he brought to the group. But as, we found out he's the Armored Titan. I love the Armored Titan. Makes me like Rana more. But then as they dive more into his backstory of the whole Marley arc, with why he's doing what he's doing, the whole thing with his mom, his dad leaving and kind of having affairs with an Eldian girl, and then kind of having Rana and then going away, and so Rana's trying to do it for his mom and stuff, and then he kind of has like a split personality thing going on, the I'm a warrior. I think it is so relatable, and probably one of the most heartbreaking scenes for me is before the declaration of war, when Rana puts the gun in his mouth. I think it's so raw for a TV show. It's just so raw, and I think I just really, really, really like Rana's character. I connect with, him, and I think that some of the best character writing in the whole show, in my opinion. I think Rana's deserving of number 3, easy. Now, number 2 is a character that I have a whole video on that is the best video on my entire channel, Armen. Now, I really contemplated putting Armen at number 1. After sitting over the last couple months with the ending some more, and reading the manga, finishing it up right now, I love Armen no less than I did when I made that video, but I need to put him at number 2. Armen is the smartest character in the whole show. I think he's the most caring character in the whole show. He, to me, personally, is the most relatable character in the whole show, with anxiety and the overthinking and the just all that kind of stuff. I love Armen's character very, very deeply, and I think that, all of his arcs throughout the show, from very scared the first couple seasons, having the bravery, burning up, becoming the Colossal Titan, and then all the stuff with Eren in the final season, it's unmatched compared to some of the other characters, and I just think Armen is amazing. I really appreciate him, and I think he's very, very, very underrated, as I made a whole video about it, so that kind of is self-explanatory. And my number 1 character is obviously Mr. Eren Yeager. To me, Eren is probably one of the best written characters I've ever watched, other than Walter White from Breaking Bad, but I mean, that's not anime, so he's probably the best anime character I've watched. His story is so good, and when he is diving from normal Eren that we know into the kind of very bad season 4 version, and you're like, what the hell is going on?
On your feet, Dad. You're not done yet.
The way it all ties up, his purpose for everything and doing what he's doing. You may not agree with it, you may not stand behind it, but you have to damn agree with the writing is top tier, and his character is awesome. I love Eren's drive. I love how much he cares for everyone. He's such a good character, and I just think with his full arc throughout the entirety of the show, I had to put him at number 1. My argument against Levi being a little bit stale through the first 2 seasons, I just had to put Eren at number 1. I think every single storyline from Eren, the Attack Titan, the stuff with Grisha, all the stuff with the rumbling, all the stuff, with the Rice family, and every single thing is so well, intricately designed and written, and every single thing in this story means something towards Eren's story. And before watching the final episode, I probably couldn't put him at number 1, but his character is just so top tier. I have to. It really connected with me of how well-rounded of a main character Eren is, and I think he's deserving of my number 1 spot. Well, guys, that was my top 10 Attack on Titan characters. Like I said in the beginning, all my subjective opinion. Do not take this as me saying this is fact. This is my opinion. Comment down below who your favorite character is. Any character that I said, what's your favorite thing about them? I love the feedback. I love commenting to anybody I see. Anything positive, man, it makes my day, and I love interacting with you guys. It's so awesome. I love making these videos, and you know, I love doing lists like this because it allows people's opinions to come out, whether that be positive or negative. I think that it really has a chance to grow communities and, you know, just be cool to be able to see what people like. This is what I like. That was my top 10. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below any type of videos you guys want me to do. I'm working on a big one, guys. I will see you next time. Love y'all. Be safe. Enjoy life, guys. Later.
If you guys enjoyed this video, I do lots of unboxings like this, reviews, and analysis. You gotta make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I post more videos.